Jimmy Hazelwood was born in Louisville, Kentucky, but spent most of his life in Hawaii. He joined the Army when stationed here in Hawaii and fell in love with the place. Jimmy decided to attend college after his wife graduated. He chose Leeward because it offered the degree program of his interests, and the program offered everything, including online classes, which accommodated his busy schedule. Now, he plans to further his employment opportunities with his AA degree and continue on in college. He volunteers his time at his daughter's school to help with the network and other electronic-based issues. He also volunteers at their church. Jimmy's future goals are to eventually receive his master's degree in computer science, obtain his pilot's license, grow old with his wife, and to spend some time with their children, and then, of course, their grandchildren. Jimmy, please present the graduate response.
Yeah, I definitely share Christina's fear up here. Good evening, graduating class of 2012, the administration, faculty, family, and friends. I stand before you tonight humbled and honored that I have this privilege to share my thoughts about Leeward Community College, the students, the faculty, and my experiences over the last couple of years. When I received the email asking if I would consider being a speaker at the commencement ceremony, I had to read the email several times, just to be sure that I was reading it correctly. I delayed my response while I searched my feelings to determine exactly how I would respond. My first thought, of course, was, I wish I had taken more speech classes. Well, the reason for my delay was that I honestly could not believe that this opportunity has been offered to me. Surely there are more students, more deserving, and obviously better speakers than I am. What do I say to my fellow students? Many things came to mind while I was contemplating what to write about this speech. Among those thoughts was the road that all of us traveled along just to be sitting here tonight. In fact, I know several of my classmates, and I've seen them tonight, sitting in the audience, okay, who worked daytime, full-time jobs, came to class during the daytime, came to class at nighttime, just in an attempt to finish their degree. And that is a really difficult struggle. I also remember several of my classmates who, like me, decided it was time to improve who we are as individuals by pursuing a degree of higher learning and professionalism. So let me tell you a quick truth about my decision to attend Leeward Community College. I've always been fearful of college. However, I watched as my wife persevered through her college courses and earned her degree. She is and will always be my inspiration. So I stepped forward and began attending Leeward Community College. But I did not expect to obtain my degree. Rather, I honestly felt that I would take a few classes, I would find school boring or just too difficult and just quit. What I found, however, was that the teachers and staff had a different idea, not just for me, but apparently for all of the students of Leeward. I found the teaching staff to be very ambitious and honest people, dedicated to imparting their knowledge and life experiences to each student who is willing to learn. I personally feel that the teaching staff here at Leeward Community College has made an investment in my future. They set goals and expected the entire class to reach or exceed them. Every single one of them taking the time to give personal attention any time I could not understand the concept that was being taught. I'm not only talking about my specific professors, but every teacher, librarian, counselor, and staff member that I have had the pleasure of encountering while attending Leeward. I can see in them the same quality that my teachers use to motivate me to becoming the student and the person that I am today. So where do we go from here? Well, our introduction to a higher degree of lifelong learning is finally over. I speak of lifelong learning because I truly believe that many will strive or struggle to continually learn. Why? Exactly. It is human nature to seek out the most perplexing question of all, why? So although some will stop or delay their college degree at this point, the learning process itself will never stop. It took me almost 30 years to realize this truth, and two thoughts that I focused on helped keep me on track towards my personal goals. First is a fraction of a quote from the Greek philosopher Aristotle. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. We are therefore what we repeatedly do. The second thought is derived from the thought that knowledge is power. Knowledge is a concept or belief that you have obtained information about a given subject. While this in itself might give you some power, sorry, I lost my spot. This in itself might give you some power. However, it is what you do with this knowledge that creates real power. In other words, knowledge, Knowledge is not the power, rather knowing what to do with the knowledge is when you have wisdom. And truly a wise person seeks not his or her own benefit, but the society as a whole. And this is where the true power lies. I try to live my life with these two thoughts in mind, and obtaining my degree tonight, I am one step closer to my personal goals. Before I close, I would like to place a challenge for each and every one of you graduates tonight. Do not wait like I have done for 30 years. Embrace life with a spirit of learning. Bring each day as an opportunity to obtain more knowledge, using it to better your life and the life of those around you. Thank you, and congratulations.